Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. So today's video is going to be a lipstick video. I'm really excited about this video actually. I think it's the first time I ever film a video like this, so I really hope that you enjoy it. With Valentine's Day right around the corner, I really just wanted to share my favourite red lipsticks. I thought it would be quite nice with like the romantic season upon us, and I think a red lip for me personally is something I love wearing around Valentine's Day. I just think it's quite a romantic colour, so I thought I would share my favourites. Starting off with the first, which I have already applied onto my lips. I will be swatching all of the lipsticks on so that you can see what they look like on me and against my skin tone, so I hope you'll find that helpful. This is number one, so shade number one is from Bareminerals. It's part of their mineralizing hydra smoothing lipstick range and it is in the shade Energy. It's so beautiful. It's a really, I mean, you can tell in the bullet, it's such a gorgeous red, quite a bright red. This is a creamy finish, which admittedly is not my go-to when it comes to red lipsticks. I mean, you'll notice with the rest of them that the rest of my collection is mostly matte, but this one, despite being a creamy red, I still think is very wearable and looks really, really lovely as well, at least in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments. It wears really well in my opinion. You do need to make sure that your lips are quite hydrated under this, just so that it doesn't stick to any dry patches. I mean, that's the thing with most red lipsticks. You do need to make sure that your lips are looking good. I think by the end of this video, my lips won't be looking so good, but hopefully you'll still be able to see the colour. And this is what Bareminerals Energy looks like on me. So this is shade number one. Lipstick number two is Illamasqua. This is their antimatter lipstick in the shade Fahrenheit. So it's a gorgeous warm hot red. So this is quite a bright red. It's almost got a bit of an orange tinge to it as well, and I really love a bright red lipstick, particularly in the summer months. An orangey red I think is perfect for summer months. It just complements a tan really nicely, so it's definitely a shade that I love and I think you can wear all year round. This feels really nice on the lips. It feels really hydrating. Again, despite being more of a creamy finish, it doesn't cling on to any areas or anything like that. I still think it looks really beautiful. It applies really easily as well. It's a very creamy lipstick, so application is flawless, and again, it's a shade I really like. I mean, it's gonna get hard as I get through this video because I mean, they're all just red lipsticks I love, so obviously I'm sharing them with you because I love them and I don't really know how to describe them to you in any sort of different way. It's just a red lipstick that I love, and yeah, I like how this looks. I think it applies really nicely like I said, and this is it on. Next up, a classic MAC shade. Actually, before I let you know which shade this is, comment down below if you know which shade you think this is, if you can guess this MAC shade. Like I said, it's one of the classic MAC shades, so it's a gorgeous orangey red, which I've already said is one of my favourite types of red lipsticks to wear, particularly in the summer months, or just if you've got a tan. I feel like it really, really helps bring out that tan. And the shade, for those of you that guessed, let me know if you got it right. The shade is MAC's Lady Danger, which is part of their matte collection and is just a classic, a must-have in everybody's lipstick collection. This is a matte lipstick, which I actually have more of a preference for. I prefer a matte lipstick because I feel like it stays in place a little bit longer and a little bit better all day as well. So my preference does probably lie with matte lipsticks. The rest of the lipsticks I'm going to show you, I'm pretty sure are all matte reds, but this one is just gorgeous. It's such a fun colour. On to lipstick number four, and I will be honest, my lips are starting to get a little bit sore every time I remove and apply a new lipstick, so I really, really hope that you enjoy this video and that you find these swatches helpful. So lipstick number four is by Pixie, and it's actually a liquid lipstick. I feel like liquid lipsticks aren't as popular now as they were a couple of years ago. I feel like maybe 2019 was when they were really popular with like the whole Kylie Cosmetics thing, and liquid lipsticks, matte liquid lipsticks were pretty huge. I still think they're pretty popular now, but probably not as popular as they were. But nonetheless, this one by Pixie is one of my all-time favourites, and I actually have two of these to share in this video. So this is their shade called Orange Red, and it's exactly that. It's an orangey red shade. It dries very quickly. I mean, I've just applied it and it is already very dry. It stays on all day, basically. Like, you really do not have to worry with this. It does cling and it does stay on all day. It's a really nice one in my opinion. I think it's a gorgeous colour. I think it's very flattering. I also really love the applicator with this liquid lipstick. So it's almost heart shaped, I'd say, and so it just aligns your lips really beautifully with the point, and then with the larger section I just use the whole thing to coat my bottom lip, and it coats everything really well. I really like this applicator actually. I think it's very good. So that's another orangey red lipstick. Can you tell a trend? This one's gorgeous in my opinion. It's a very matte kind of finish, so it's that, if that's more your preference, then I think you would really like this one. I mean, it has dried so well already. It's basically on my lips for the rest of the day. A gorgeous red lipstick. It's a matte, so you do need to be careful, particularly with application. You want to try and get it on as evenly as possible so that once it dries down, it looks very matte and very nice on the lips. I love this one. It's one of my favorites. On to the more dark reds now, my deep dark true red shades. I've got 3 of those to share. So starting with this one that I'm currently wearing, I love this shade. I've just applied it now. I think last time I wore this was around Christmas time, and honestly, reapplying it now, it's just reminded me of just how much I love this shade. I really do think it's just stunning. It's such a gorgeous shade of red, and it is another Pixie liquid lipstick, so it's exactly the same as the previous one, just a different shade from the same collection. This shade is called Real Red, which I think describes the shade absolutely perfectly. It's exactly that. It's a true red, and it's stunning. It's the same formula as the previous lipstick, so it's a matte liquid lipstick, dries very quickly. This one has just been applied and has pretty much already dried. It's also not too sticky. Like, if you can see, my lips still part easily. They don't cling together or stick together or anything like that, which sometimes you can find with liquid lipsticks. But for me personally, with this Pixie range, I don't find that. And I just love this colour. I think it's beautiful. It really is a true red. Lipstick number 6 is my most recent addition, and believe it or not, it has already made it into my favourites. It was a shade on my wish list, so I knew I really wanted this, and I got it for my birthday. My birthday was in December, so as you can tell, it very quickly made it into my favourites list, and it is a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. I don't have many Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, but the ones that I do have, I absolutely adore. So it's a Matte Revolution lipstick, and it's in the shade Red Carpet Red, which I think is just one of the classic Charlotte Tilbury shades, particularly the reds. What I will say about this shade though is that it's got quite a berry tone to it, so I do actually think that it's kind of almost a little bit more purpley pink than a true red, but still an absolutely stunning colour. The application of this is flawless. It feels so soft on the lips. It feels really nice. I also just like the shape of the Charlotte Tilbury bullets as well. I find them very easy to apply onto my lips. It just glides so easily. A truly beautiful colour in my opinion, and a classic for a reason. Onto the final lipstick. Lipstick number 7. It's another classic red from MAC. Comment down below if you think you can guess which one it is just from seeing it on my lips without me telling you. A little hint for you, it's a retro matte lipstick, so I'll give you a few moments. Let me know if you guessed correctly. It is of course MAC's Ruby Woo, which is such a gorgeous classic red shade. In my opinion, if I think of a red lipstick, I instantly think of MAC's Ruby Woo. I just really think it's such a classic shade, and I really think that I think everybody knows about this lipstick. You don't even need to be a makeup lover. Like, I just feel like it's such a classic shade of red. It's such a classic shade name, and it's just gorgeous with good reason in my opinion. I think it's absolutely stunning on the lips. Being a retro matte, it's a little bit different to apply. I find whenever I apply this, it feels like it drags my lips a little bit, but the lipstick doesn't feel too heavy heavy or too dry or anything like that on my lips. But the application is definitely different compared to the other lipsticks that I shared, and so that's just something that I thought I would mention. I think before applying this, you definitely need to make sure that your lips are nice and hydrated so that this goes on a little bit more smoothly and it doesn't grab onto any cracks in your lips. So just make sure either beforehand you pop on some moisturizer, or just make sure they're always nice and moisturized and nice and plump. But this is a beautiful shade of red. And there you have it, 7 of my favorite red lipsticks from my collection. Let me know in the comments what your favorite red lipstick is actually. If I haven't yet tried it, maybe it's one I would like to add to my list. So please do let me know in the comments down below your favorite red lipstick. I would love to try some more. I really feel like in terms of colors, red is for sure my favorite lipstick color to wear. So do let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know in the comments which shade of these was your favorite too. If any of these really caught your eye, I would love to know which ones you prefer. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well if you're new around here. If you want to see more lipstick videos as well, then do let me know in the comments. I can definitely film some more if this is something that you like to see. Maybe I can swatch like different colors in my collections, pick out different favorites. So let me know if that's something you'd like to see, and I can definitely expand on these kind of videos. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I will see you all soon with a new video. A big thank you for watching. Bye!